I'm not like good at any. I've not played sports, so I'm not good at them.
No sports at all?
I didn't really. I mean, I grew up kind of playing softball here and there.
So is golf like the first
golf
thing you
is my
really...
first,
Oh.
and my mounted shooting, which is technically labeled a sport.
That's a sport for sure.
So that's like, it's new to me. Like sports are new because I don't know. I started this at 17 and just was laser focused, like horse with blinders. I'm doing country music. And then.
What is it like going from just being a regular high school kid and all of a sudden 17 just being thrust into a spotlight?
Well, I wasn't in the spotlight at first. I was playing shitholes with no lights.
But even shitholes, there's some kind of light. You're on
the
stage.
Pool light. Yeah. The pool table light. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I feel like that I didn't have a choice. It picked me. Like, it's the only thing I've ever been good at. Everything is hard.
You.
Everything else is hard to me. But, like, music was the only thing that I was like, I guess this is what I'm supposed to do because I'm actually good at it. Like,
Thank
it comes
God you
naturally.
followed it, though. So many people have a thing like that, and they say, oh, that's just unrealistic. I can't do that.
I didn't have a backup plan. That helped. There was that. I barely graduated high school. I was like, I don't want to waste my dad's money.
That does help.
Going to college, I was like, I have no backup plan. So, like, it really does help. The hunger that it creates is like a fire that you can't explain.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's not good advice. I would never give the advice of don't have a backup plan because some people are not going to make it.
No,
and then
right.
they'll blame you.
Yeah,
You
right.
told me I shouldn't have a backup plan.
Yeah.
But I really think that for someone who's got some talent and a real desire to do that and you can stay the course, you could deal with the hard times, like you can't have a backup plan. You cannot because that backup plan will rob your time.
Yeah.
That's the thing you have to think of. It
Yeah.
robs your focus.
Yeah.
It steals from your energy.
Yeah.
So it'll
it does.
stop you from reaching your full potential.
That
Fuck
says-
your backup plans.
Yeah. I mean, but it didn't come from me.
Yeah. It comes from me. Fuck your backup plan.
And I don't want to get blamed, but I just think that's like the reason that it happened is a lot of hard work, obviously, and determination, but just nothing else. I have nothing else. Like, I was terrible at school, terrible at sports, had to get tutoring, had to like stay late for the cheerleading dance. Like, everything was just hard for me.
Right, but that's just because you're a great singer. Like, that's where your mind works. Like, it's just such a wonderful thing that you found the thing that you're really good at. Because some people don't. They just don't know why they suck at school. They don't know why they can't pay attention. They don't know why they can't be at work on time. They don't know why. They're like, what's wrong with me? And if maybe that person just found that thing and they're like, oh my God, I'm supposed to be riding horses and shooting balloons.
Exactly. Here I am. I have found me. Yeah, I think I feel like we're the lucky ones when we get to, like, we know, like, this is what I'm supposed to do. Mm-hmm. This is what I'm going to chase, no matter what it costs. And, you know, I see so many people that are so immensely talented that just didn't happen for. And
Yeah.
and you don't know why, like the why you said it. You don't know if it was one little factor of a period in their life, or just not seeing at the right time, or chasing the right thing at the right time. And I don't know. I feel very thankful for that, but I'm also like trying to learn new things at 40 because I spent my whole adult life doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now I'm like, what can we do next? Let's find another hobby.
But that's a great approach, though.
Yeah.
That's great. I mean, it's recognizing you want to have some more stuff in your life. It's interesting.
I think that does come, I don't know, does that come with like
Wisdom with age?
age, wisdom, and also feeling accomplished? I mean, I
Yes.
feel like I set my goals, hit them,
Yeah.
you know, and that feels like, oh, okay, I can take a breath.
Yeah, that's got to be a part of it, right? That's got to be a part of it. There's got to be a part that, you know, you can relax a little. Like, not that, you know, you will, you know, when it comes to like writing and singing and stuff,
Yeah.
but at least you don't have to worry, like, am I going to make it? Like, all right,
Right.
you kind of made it.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
Yeah.
let's just have some fun.
Yeah.
And what's the point in the whole idea of making it is like your life will be better, and your life will be better if you have more fun.
Yeah.
Like, find some stuff you like to do.
Exactly. You seem like somebody that chases a lot of new things and conquers them, which I think is really inspiring.
Well, I chase things that you can never conquer. That's the key.
Well, that's like that. And no one told me that till I started playing golf, and now it's too late.
Yeah, well,
You can't ever win.
for me, it started with martial arts. You never conquer that. There's always going to be somebody better than you, especially if you're not a professional.
But you get really, really good at the things that you're pursuing.
Well, it's probably
spend
mental
time on
illness. I think something wrong with me. I'm for sure, if I was born at a different time, I was born in the 60s. They didn't really diagnose kids with ADHD when I was a kid.
We both have
dope
it.
them up. 100%.
We 100% have it.
100%. I got it. Whatever that fucking is, it's a superpower. It's a superpower if you use it right.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, just the idea that you have to medicate a kid because he can't sit in school, like, find out if that kid's good at other stuff.
Right.
Find out if there's a thing that,
100%.
Okay, maybe they can't sit there where someone's teaching them math. Maybe they get bored real quick. Maybe they start talking to their friends. Whatever it is, they probably have a thing they're really good at. If they could find that thing, I bet they focus like a motherfucker when they're playing video games, right?
Yeah.
So what's that all about? You know, find the thing that kid can lock into.
100%.
Yeah.
Agree.
The thing is, like, you make people do things that are completely unnatural. You make people sit down when they're 6 in a chair while some lady who's making $35,000 a year doesn't like kids is teaching them some shit that she doesn't care about. So there's no energy in the room.
Yeah.
Everything, and then when they're out in the yard with their friends, they're having fun and they're laughing and so they're looking, oh, this is bullshit. This class sucks. And they're talking to each other, and then they get in trouble for talking. Like, your child's a problem. Is the child really the problem? Seems like the child has a lot of energy. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
You're not providing an inspiring environment for a growing mind. Just turning you into a dull drone, some worker that just is capable of like shutting themselves off all day and then showing up and then just doing some stuff that they don't want to do because they were taught how to do it when they were a kid. Like, bleh.
I feel like there's a lot more opportunities now than there was. Like, even when I was in school, it was kind of just like Lindell ISD. Like, everybody learns the same. Everybody goes to the same class. You know what I mean? And my mom says I learned differently. She tries to say it nicely.
You learned differently?
Differently. But looking back, it's the same. Like, you just described my entire like existence as a student.
Well, it's not just yours. It's mine, and I think it's most people's. You know, the only class that I really enjoyed was, well, science. I always enjoyed science, and I enjoyed art. I always enjoyed that. But even I had a shitty art teacher in high school. It was like a failed artist who was like really negative. And he kind of ruined art for me. Yeah, like not really, but ruined the idea of me doing it as a profession. I was like, God, I have to be around people like this. Like, this guy's gross. He was just like so negative.
Right. Bitter.
Just sad. Just a sad old dude. I always remember he ate a basketball. Like his whole body was skinny, but his belly was. And now I know. Like I probably drank himself to sleep every night.
Well, he was
sad.
As an artist trapped in his own life too. Like they couldn't.
Also, he wasn't that good of an artist. That's part of the problem. Part of the problem was
he needed a backup plan.
I just don't think he had a lot of fire in him when it came to anything. And I think the art that he created was a representation of who he is as a human. And he saw these young kids that were talented. I was pretty talented. I was like the third best kid. There's a kid named Kevin that was like a little better than me, and then a kid named John, who was the best guy in our class. And John told me like a year or two ago, we're emailing each other back and forth, and John told me that guy gave him an F. And I was like, okay. So it wasn't just me. That guy's a piece of shit, because John was the best artist like I'd ever seen when I was a teenager. And we were all like, fuck, this guy's like the art world, we're out. So none of us became artists.
That's sad.
Oh, it was just this. That was what this guy wanted.
Yeah.
What this guy wanted was to kill dreams.
I feel like it's so, especially in that, like, how old were you? Like 16, 17?
When I quit the classes, I stopped my senior year in high. But by then, I was also traveling and fighting. By then, that was like when I heavily got into martial arts. So by the time I was 17, like my whole senior year, I was traveling around the country.
It's crazy. That's when I started making money playing music at 17.
Your senior year of high school?
Yeah.
Wow. So that must have alienated you from a lot of your friends.
Yeah. And I mean, I was also very big into church choir and stuff. And so I'm like at the honky tonk till 4 a.m. because I was the house band. And then I'm like dragging a leg into church, smelling terrible. like no wonder y'all kicked me out of youth group, you assholes.
That's hilarious.
I probably deserved it. But,
That's hilarious. Like, what'd you do last night?
but, like my mom had to like go with me for the first 3 months of my house gig because I couldn't get in until I was 18 and I was playing in the house band. So she'd be like, "Oh, good, you can drive and I can drink beer and listen to y'all play."
Oh, that's hilarious. That's funny.
But it's funny what you're talking about teachers. Like I feel like there's some that just really, there's that turning point where you meet that one teacher or someone that in your childhood or high school years that turns things around for you. I got like, when you're talking about your art teacher, I had this teacher named Miss Caldwell, and she taught speech, and I was a terrified, the shyest kid ever. My parents are both very vibrant and huge personalities, and like I couldn't get a word in edgewise, so I just didn't talk till I was like 16 because they just wouldn't shut up. They're just constantly, Dad's telling little cop stories about his vice days, and my mom's a PI, so she's telling all her cool stories, and so I just was really shy. And my little brother was the same. He's 5 years younger, and like we just weren't very like vocal. And I somehow forgot I didn't pay attention and didn't put down my classes, like my junior year of high school. And I got shoved in a class where there was one spot and it was speech honors and it was a debate class. And like that is not my vibe. Like
Whoa.
I was panicking. My mom came up to the school. I was sobbing. I was like, I can't do this. I don't even speak hardly. But I was singing like here and there. I was singing in church. Like I could do it if I was singing, but like still shyly singing. You know what I mean? Like kind of in the background. And my mom was like, we got to figure this out. The school was like, well, there's not really any room for her any other classes and whatever. And it was an honors class. Like this girl was like barely passing every class except choir. Like
They just allowed you to enter into that class?
they just somehow. And so then I think looking back, like Miss Caldwell and the principal met with my mom, and she looked at Miss Caldwell and she was like, "Can she do this?" And she was like, "She needs to do this." And so, and I had to debate like against these seniors and these real smart kids, right? But it really brought me out of my shell. And so I'm thankful she wasn't like your art teacher. I'm thankful that Miss Caldwell was like, "No, I see potential in this girl." And if she's going to, because I sang at the talent show or whatever, she's like, if she's going to be a singer, she's going to have to learn to be in front of people.
Right.
And to like show her personality and come out of her shell. And it really like changed my world, because then I started playing in bars and I started to like come into my personality a little bit, because you can't do this if you aren't confident and have confidence in who you are,
Right. And the ability to be who you are in between songs.
That is a really important part.
Yeah. And that's where people get to see you.
Yeah. So I'm thankful for her. Thanks, Miss Caldwell. Love you.
Damn, Miss Caldwell killed it.
She killed it.
Yeah, that's beautiful to have a teacher like that.